back to my channel. Today I will be sharing the official 2021 setup of my main agenda. So I'm very excited to share this with you guys. I'm gonna have a full playlist on YouTube full of all of my 2021 individual setups, my planner system and stack video, which will incorporate all of the agendas that I'm using and then how I use them together. And then by request, I'm actually gonna make a school system and a work system video as well, so I can share how I use the notebooks and the planners together. So this is the cloth and paper A5 contoured agenda with the black hardware, and I absolutely love this agenda. I think it's beautiful. I love the all black, and then I just try to keep everything like black and white in here. This was also meant to be more of my decorative planner, and so I'm somewhat decorative in here to an extent. I'm not too decorative as a planner, as y'all know. So on the side, I have general items that I always keep in my planners. So I like to use these note cards from Cloth and Paper to hold sticky notes. And so I have these in all of my agendas, and that's just so I can easily use this if I'm away from my desk, away from my planner cart. I always have sticky notes with me. And so I just have a few of those, and they all have sticky notes on them. And then I have this message notepad in here so I can quickly jot down if I'm on the phone, or if I just need to quickly write something down or plan something out that I don't want to put in my planner. I have this just tucked in the passport pocket here. I don't have anything in the sides. I generally put mail if I like get something that I need to reference. And then moving on to the rings. So I shared this in a few videos, but I actually took a set of extra cloth and paper glass tab dividers and cut off the edges, and then I made like a little protector for all of my A5 agendas so that it could easily protect the vellum, because vellum tends to lift, especially if there's nothing in front of it, or scratch and get damaged. And so I just took an extra set and then put this, and then have one up front. And then for the agendas that don't have a page lifter, I just use the extra ones as a page lifter in the back as well. So it's very multi-purpose, but I just have this up front to protect the vellum. This is my Infinite Lotus custom dashboard for my blog. So I just have my first and middle initial LA, and then LA plans. And I really love this up front with the legend dashboard behind it from Cloth and Paper. I just love this layering. I love how the L just complements the dashboard, and so that's the main reason why I put this one up front. But we have this, and then we go into this glass inbox from Cloth and Paper. And so I won't necessarily have an inbox system for this, so I'm not going to put any inserts behind here or put anything for the long term. This is primarily for sticky notes, and this is more for short-term planning that I need to add in my agenda, or I need to figure out, or just like simple to-do lists, or just to reference. But moving forward, I have two sets of tab dividers in here, and I know it seems a little extra. It is a little extra, but I don't like having a lot of items behind my tabs. I don't like to flip through, and I think that's why I'm not a decorative person either. I want to be able to easily get to where I need to go in my planner. I don't want to flip towards things and look for stuff. So I like having a tab per section. So each tab has probably one or two things behind it, and that's it. And that's just because I like to easily get to what I need to get to. So the first set of tabs is the CEO glass tab dividers in white. And I got that because, again, this is a black and white themed planner. And the first section is my schedule. So I have my weekly inserts from Infinite Lotus. And right now I just have, the rest of the month. But for 2021, this is where it will begin. I'll take these out in the beginning of the year. But we have, I'm going to remove my ollie clip temporarily. We have the 2021 vellum dashboard from Infinite Lotus. And then the monthly inserts. And this is just for general notes, general dates and events that are occurring. And then I have the full year's worth of months in here. So from January through December. And then behind each month, I have 2 weekly inserts from Infinite Lotus. These are the undated weekly inserts. I do use them every week. I should have got the dated. I might do it at some point. I'm not sure. But that is the schedule section. The next section is my list section. And this is And behind here, I'm using the weekly planner inserts number 1 from Ellemon Paper Co. I love these inserts. I can break down anything that I need to break down. So I have, for example, here, home, blog, work, and then I've been tracking packages since that's a huge thing right now, especially right before Christmas. And then I can switch it up if needed. Like I think this week I did schedule, work, blog, and home. And then what I'm really going to use this for is when I go back to school, it's going to be personal, blog, work, and then school. And that way everything's broken down. I can see like what I need to do on each day, and it'll be the perfect schedule. So I like to keep my ollie clip, and this is the Affogato ollie clip from Cloth and Paper. And I just clip the current weekly view to the weekly agenda. I don't necessarily use this every week. The week I was on in Washington for my birthday, I didn't use this, but I feel like going forward, I'm probably going to use these every week. But this just really helps break down everything that I need. And I love these inserts, and they're so helpful, especially when there's a lot going on. But I like keeping this ollie clip here so I can easily flip between the two. It helps me with planning this out, and then I can reference everything that I need to reference. So that's everything in this entire section. And then we move on to my school section. So this was my schedule section. Another thing to note is this is how I'm categorizing my planners and different sections in this planner in particular as well. So this is my schedule, and then we have school, and then behind that is blog, and then I'm keeping work separate. And I was going to put everything all in one, but I don't know, I want to keep it separate, keep a little peace of mind, good for some mental health, but I'm just highlighting important work items here. So this is the only work-related information is in my schedule section, and that's just because, it's part of my schedule. So I don't have my work tabs in here. I am going to be setting up something different for work. But this next section is for school. So the remainder of the CEO tabs is for school. So we have, the first one is the project section. And I start this section off with the Kobe Bryant dashboard. And I like to use dashboards to kind of coordinate if I'm using different items. So for example, I have an HP Mini notebook for school that I'm gonna be setting up, and I purchased the Kobe Bryant dashboard to put in front of that notebook so I can associate that these two are for school. I like everything to match as well, and it just helps to identify that that's for school. Same with work. The entire section, my work section always starts with the Traverse dashboard from Cloth and Paper, and the notebook has the Traverse dashboard. And that way it's just an indicator for this is for this subject. So I like doing that. And so this is how I know that it's my school section. And then behind here, I just created my own inserts. So I buy these pre-cut A5 inserts from Amazon. And I don't think I mentioned it yet. I will leave everything linked below, especially these inserts. All you have to do is pop them in your printer and switch it to A5, and it prints out all your inserts. And that's the only way I'm able to make my own inserts, because I'm not good at cutting. I've tried, it doesn't work. But I love these A5 inserts because I can print anything. If you have a Mac, I use Pages or Canva if I'm making a dashboard. But Pages, you can type out everything you want to type out, and you can just print it on A5 paper and just make sure like the margins are okay. But I don't think I updated the margins, and I was able to print all this out. I just copied and pasted this from the website, and it's just my curriculum and my degree plan for school. And I just have this in here for this section. And then this next section is going to be for admissions, financial aid, and tuition. So this is all my admissions information. I'm still working on different items. And then once we get closer to the start, I don't start until summer 2021, I'll have my tuition and financial aid information in here. And I want to keep all of that in this agenda because I'm not using this agenda to plan for school. I'll be using a separate agenda for school as well. This is just pretty much personal information that I need access to. And so the only thing that I am keeping that is school related is just some information on my dissertation, because that's the biggest part of my doctorate program. That's what determines if I get my doctorate or not. So I have this entire next section for my doctorate. And so I just have this half insert for ideas, this task insert for notes, and then this reading log for just anything that I need to read from a dissertation, sources that I'm going to use, etc. And then this following one is for my cohort and residency. So my program, I have a cohort, so I'm with pretty much the same people throughout my program. And so I'm going to put all the contact information here for that. I'm also going to keep any like staff and department heads that I need their information on here as well. And then all of my residency information, including like travel accommodations and so on, go back here for school. And so this is all just like the general information for school. Again, so it's a very small section for that reason, because I'm going to have a huge planner. I'm using the new Infinite Lotus planner for school, and I'm really excited to share that with you guys because I really love the setup that I planned. But after that, we go into more of the blog section, but it's also kind of personal. So these are the Girl Gang tabs from Cloth and Paper. Again, they are the glass tab dividers with the white print. And the first section, it was the work section. So I was using this for work, and then I decided just to keep it separate. And so I moved my blog inbox in here. And so I have a full inbox system for my blog. This is for long-term projects, and this is for short-term, similar to the inbox up front. And then the next tab is my blog schedule. And so I switched it up this year, and I'm using the Infinite Lotus monthly inserts, and it's a month on 2-page. This comes in lined or unlined. I chose unlined so I can like customize it a bit more. But what I plan to do is just like write out filming days and track vlogging days, track what gets posted and when, and then mark collaborations and everything on here. And then I have this bookmark from Cloth and Paper in here. I turned it upside down so it's easy to flip to. Because when, you know, I'm always facing my planner this way, so I like to be able to easily flip to this, and then I can quickly go to my blog schedule. And so, but the best part is on the back, I can write out different items. So on here you have like 3 priorities, so I can do collaborations or focuses or whatever I want to do, and then mark any important dates, deadlines, holidays, sales. And then down here, similar to how I used to do it, I broke this up. I just need to cover this up and add some stickers, but this is YouTube ideas for the month, and then this is blog post ideas for the month. And so it's everything I need to really content plan and schedule. And then if I need to add notes, I can add more notes behind here. But I just have 6 months of these inserts for blogging. And then we get into my home tab. So this is all from Cloth and Paper. And I'm using this tab, as you know, I love home decor. And so I'm using this for seasonal decor as well as home projects. So for example, I used the wish list tracker for holiday decor, new items that I wanted to add to our holiday decor this year and where it was from, and then the price, and then when I bought it or if I bought it, which I bought it all, but I want to use it for different things like that. And then the next section is for collaborations. So I use these project management inserts from Cloth and Paper, and I love these. So I can track an overview of my project, tasks, deliverables, as well as project timelines and just any notes that I need. And then the next section is for my orders. So I really needed a spot where I could track all of my orders, and so the best place to put it is where I'm always in. And so these are order trackers from Infinite Lotus, and then I just have 2 pages in here, and I can track all of my orders, make sure that they're delivered. And then the last section is my capsule wardrobe. So this is just more fun. This is I have these Cloth and Paper dashboards. This is the magazine style dashboard with the capsule wardrobes. I just want to take a day and do this and set this up because I love setting up these capsule wardrobes, and it's really nice too when shopping for new clothes each season. But other than that, that is everything in this agenda. The last item is this page lifter from Poi and Hun, and that is everything. So this is my main agenda. This is the official setup, and I love it. Like I mentioned, I've been using this for a while. So as items have been coming in, I've been setting this up, and I love this setup. So I don't see it changing much. I know all these tabs are a lot, but I like how it's broken down, and I like that I know where everything's at, and it makes it easier when I'm using my planner. So other than that, that is going to be it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching.